Hi, this is Porter Thorndike, and I'm going to take you through the creation of the bar highest margin products located in Retail Samples Charts folder. So what this is a ranked bar showing you the highest average profit margin by product category, that is camcorders. And you'll notice we've got a heat scale showing us the highest revenue product categories, which would be stereo systems. So ranking a bar chart by a metric is the best practice. I love it. Doing it horizontally like this, also best practice for non-time series data because it makes it very readable. It's also, I think this is the best way to communicate two metrics on one chart. You could also do multi-Y split, but I prefer this. We've also activated auto drill on this because product category is part of a hierarchy. You'll notice we can drill down to the subcategory of camcorders, and we notice products that have high or low profit margin, and for the ones with high profit margin, I could drill down and see the models that make that up. And we have an automatic breadcrumb that is very handy in navigation. How would I create this example? We're going to start in chart mode, and the bar chart is the default chart that's used here, and it's the best chart absolutely for communicating non-time series data. You're always going to want to rotate it and rank it, and the reason is readability, and you're looking for the top performers. So to create that example, we're going to drag product category onto the canvas, and recall that we were ranking that by the highest profit margin. So to create the calculation, I just go to the data tab and I create a define, and we give it a name. And in this case, I'm going to go to the format tab and add a percent symbol, and we're going to evaluate our expression here. And profit margin is gross profit divided by revenue. We're going to multiply it by 100. That shows up in your field list. We drag that right into the vertical axis. Now, recall that we do want to rotate this to make it more readable. We do that on the Format tab with the Rotate button. And we do want to rank this. And to do that, we highlight the metric and click on the Sort Down button. And that already is a very useful chart. Stereo systems, highest profit margin, but it's not the highest average profit margin. It's aggregated it. How would we add an average? Let's right-click on the margin field and go to More Aggregation Functions and apply the average. And this will take the average of all of those products. And now we see it's actually camcorders have the highest average profit margin. If we want to apply our heat scale, we just use the color bucket. And so if we want to see which product categories have the highest revenue, the color bucket's I think the best way to do it. You also could do a multi-Y split, which would give you two different series of bar charts but not repeat the labels, and that's a great option as well. But I like using the color bucket for communicating two metrics with one set of labels. And always interesting when the top value of one metric, in this case, stereo systems, is not the top value in another metric. So you can see how tightly correlated or not those metrics are through the use of color. Now the other thing that we had activated on that sample was auto drill. Because product category is part of a hierarchy, we don't have to manually create the drill downs. We can just activate auto drill on the Format tab. And once we run that, and I mouse over, so I notice stereo systems, highest average profit margin. Do I want to see which products make that up? Or might I be interested in seeing which products have a low average profit margin in video production? Those would be two good use cases to drill down and find out. And let's do stereo systems and drill down to the subcategories. In stereo systems, we see speaker kits and home theater systems delivering that high profit margin that we want. What are the products in speaker kits? Notice we can drill up, drill down, and so we find the products. Notice overall, very profitable product line for us. And of course, if we want to navigate up, we've got that automatic breadcrumb that's been created. So this has been creating the revenue and average profit margin by product category.